Hey, what's up, y'all? I am Van Hall, and we are the LFR family. Simply because you clicked play, god dang it. And since you like me, I like you. We friends now. We besties. We besties. No take backsies. No take backsies. We are besties, son. We are. Sorry. Now you can't even click off. You got to stay. Now you got to hit the like button too. Thank you so much. You ain't got to purchase a hat though. You probably already purchased one. But if you didn't and you decide to, go to hatsforsale.com. Put in LFR 10 for 10% off and you'll get free shipping everywhere. You ain't got to buy one though. I'm just saying. If you want one of these hoodies, you know what I mean, or one of these hats or something else, I don't know. It's up to you. Okay. And oh, yes, we got a new sponsor, guys. The new sponsor is Blue Monster Prep. All right, Blue Monster Prep. I'm going to play this for you, then we're going to get to this video. Patrick, making sure that you and your family are completely prepped when it comes to first aid, emergency food, emergency water, hazmat suits, PPE. You can get from BlueMonsterPrep.com. Make sure that you put in the code LFR so you can get free shipping. All right, shout out to Gina and Patrick. Make sure that y'all call them, reach out to them if you're interested in anything like that. I'm just saying. I'm not selling you anything, man. I'm not. I'm trying to look out for my family. That's all. Just trying to look out for my family, man. All right, so let's go ahead and check this out. This is Jason Whitlock, and he's having a conversation about the Woman King. That's a new movie that's either came out or is about to come out, and he says it's Black Lives Matter propaganda. Now, the title gives me pause at first. You know, the Woman King. I don't. The woman king, be a queen if you're a woman. I mean, you got a name already. Why you got to be, you know, the man queen? Okay, we got men who are queens out here. So, oh, I got you. Because, you know, they call the gay dudes queens now, right? So if they call gay dudes queens, then they gotta, you know, even things out and call a woman a king. You know, that's the only way you can fix things, right? Okay, all right. So, all right, it didn't take too long to figure that one out, but I want to hear what Jason Whitlock has to say. And just so y'all know, I did not used to like Jason Whitlock. All right. Because but a lot changed about my crazy ass. It's like, sheesh, man. Seriously, bro, you understand what you didn't want to understand at first. Now people think you're crazy. Now people think you lost your daggone mind, brother. They think you don't like them no more. They think you don't love them no more. Those people damn crazy. They out their damn mind. You out your mind, man. Because I love everybody, especially if you're from here. Yeah. This is Livingston Road, Southeast. All right. Those are my people, all right? So I understand a great deal of things, and I was on a completely different side politically and everything. My ideology, the way I thought, everything. Still figuring it out, man. I'm just giving people an opportunity to explain to me the opposite sides, and guess what? I am learning some sugar honey iced tea, right? So it's coming off to look like, you know what I mean? I ain't got love for my people when I do. Those are my people. You know what I mean? People I grew up with, people I know a whole deal about, you know? Is where I love everybody that anybody that I come in contact with. God made me want to just, okay, you got to love on them and you want to make sure that they win and work. I mean, make sure that they do great things with their lives. So, yeah. All right, so we about to check out this Jason Whitlock thing, and y'all let me know what y'all think.
I said this movie was BLM's dream, right? Those three characters you talked about that were on the cliff watching, that's Patrice Cullors, Alicia Garza, and Opal Tometi. The only difference is they would have been on the boats with the white people leaving because they prefer to live around white people than they do with black folk.
Oh, Lord.
Delano, I think one of the...
Hey, it's starting off spicy already. It's starting off spicy.
In talking to you this morning, one of the great things you pointed out to me that I missed, and it's because literally when I saw the movie coming to a conclusion, I first scooted up to the edge of my seat, and I was like, okay, this is almost over. My pain is almost done. And then as I was like, okay, it's clear. There's maybe another 50 seconds, 60 seconds left. I stood up, walked down the steps, started exiting the theater, and then I turned around just so I could see the full thing. And so the last thing I see are General Naniska, Nawi, the young girl, and then I think it's the tall warrior Amenza. I think is her name. Yeah. I see those three standing and looking over all that they've conquered, and then the next thing you know, the Woman King pops up, and I'm like, it's over. I can leave. I can skip. And so I left immediately. Didn't look back. Didn't want to see the credits. I didn't want to know who was fully responsible for this mess.
So I take it that he ain't really like it too much. Well, by him saying the Woman King is BLM propaganda, I guess he's about to explain a whole slew of reasons why he didn't care for this movie. All right.
But
I haven't seen it yet, though.
I think I left too soon because you pointed out to me, and please, because I can only take your word for it, or I didn't see it for myself, but there's a scene where basically they after some of the credits roll, they shout out Breonna Taylor.
Yeah, that's right, Jason. I stayed because I'm a glutton for punishment, and I was already there, so I said, let me stay through the credits. And because I know the credits are oftentimes you may tease, a sequel or some part of the plot may be revealed. And as you said, the tallest of the warriors, she was there. There was a bunch of swords on the ground. Amenza, excuse me. She was there. There were swords on the ground. She was calling out some of the names of her fallen compatriots, right? So it was a scene similar to some of the ones that were earlier in the movie because they were clearly praying to their ancestors. And she called out the one lady, I can't remember, I'm not good with names, but she was like the drill sergeant warrior who got killed in battle. And there was another name and another name. And then at the end, there was a dramatic pause. And then she said, Brianna. And then it cut. And I said, yup.
Okay. All right. So they're giving shout outs to Breonna Taylor. And I guess the fighting where they fighting against police in the movie. They was probably fighting against the powers that be. Was that what it was? They was fighting against the powers that be. They weren't they were feeling like they were misrepresented, underrepresented, and being mistreated. It probably was a racist, was a racially motivated movie. Like were they fighting against white people in on the island or wherever they was. The Woman King. Like what else was going on that they can say Brianna? Like what was the tie-in? I would really like to know the tie-in.
I was right. This is all propaganda. I mean, this is meant to demoralize, intimidate, and emasculate. This is peak DEI movie making from Hollywood. And it just goes to show that for these people, it's not about really the story or having any fidelity to the story. It's always about the underlying message that they want to push. And that's why I said this movie was BLM's dream, right? Those three characters you talked about that were on the cliff watching, that's Patrice Cullors, Alicia Garza, and Opal Tometi. The only difference is they would have been on the boats with the white people leaving because they prefer to live around white people than they do with black folk, right?
Wow.
But that's what this is, Jason.
Wow.
This is the BLM-ification of the Dahomey story, and the people who will cheer the loudest are the ones who are on Twitter all the time saying we need to teach real, authentic history, but they don't mind propaganda when it suits them and it makes them feel like they have some sort of accomplishment because they can link it back to their history. So this was all propaganda from the world.
I don't think ladies understand what this is doing to men. Well, you know what? I think they do. I always said women are smart as hell. Women are smart as hell, and you put women in a position where they can, like, if they have a heart to really like manipulate, like to really do that, they can. Oh my gracious, they can. Sheesh. Why you think strip clubs are so damn popular? Why you think OnlyFans are so popular? People are getting rich, like becoming millionaires from that manipulation. It's powerful. Yeah. And a lot of people say that art imitates life. I believe that too, but I also believe that life imitates art. And this right here will constantly this is just another way of getting into a man's mind that a woman can be a king. This is just another way of saying to a man, that a black man specifically, that a woman can be a king. And I don't believe that's right, man. These too many dudes are acting like women already. And men need to be the kings. Women, I don't get it. I honestly don't get it. We like you can we're getting to the point, not even only women, men too. We get to a point where we get to choose our genders. We get into the point where we just get to decide whatever the hell it's going to be. And we run with it. Not only do we run with it, but we start teaching people that you are now a king. So now when I see a woman on the street, if I profile her correctly, then I can say, "What's up, king?" Like I say to men now. Because I say that to men. I say that to young men too. "What's up, young king?" I'm not about to say that to no young lady. I'm not. That's not about to happen, man. And if any man starts to do it, then he's playing along with it too. He's just saying, "Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, this is what we doing. This is the woman is the new king." Nah, man, that's not gonna fly. That's not how things are supposed to be. And that's not the order of things. And I'm talking about by God's law. That's not the order of things. I'm not talking about no political stuff. This is not the order of things. It just isn't. And I'm sure one of y'all can point out a daggone a woman king in the Bible. I'm sure. And if you can't pull out one, you'll be able to explain it in a way where it comes out that it is that when it's not. God's word don't change. It doesn't.
Or go.
All right, so I'm going to put my tinfoil hat on and sound like a conspiracy theorist, but this is what I honestly believe. None of this stuff is an accident, Delano. And I'm talking about Black Lives Matters, starting in 2014 or whatever year it started. This isn't an accident. This isn't three women that just came up with a hashtag and it just took off organically. Someone decided, and that's why this stuff is all connected, and that's why there's shout outs and references in movies. And just like, again, I didn't even go there, but yes, the three black BLM leaders or whatever, that's what's being depicted, and that's why they do the shout out to Breonna Taylor, the woman killed in Louisville. And it just, this morning when we talked, the first thing you said was like, "Oh my God, this was a psyop." And I'm arguing all of this stuff we're seeing is a psyop. There's an organized agenda being executed to emasculate men, American men, and we're just happen to be first up.
Yep. I agree with daggone Jason Whitlock. Ain't that something? Wow. Wow. Yeah. Y'all let me know whatever y'all want me to know in the comments below. And if you have yet to hit that subscribe button, please make sure you do so on your way out the door. Once again, guys, I am Van, and now we are all the LFR family. And I look forward to seeing you on the next video, hopefully inside the Patreon as well. Y'all have been amazing per usual. Love y'all.